Hey team, Wade Wine here with week 16's update video on tips and tricks to grow your gross profit. I got great news. My book, Grow Profit or Die, is out. You can get it today. We do not want you to buy it from Amazon. Believe it or not, we do not want you to buy it from Amazon. Please go to the website that will be listed here. It's growprofitordie.com/ the book, and it'll be on the website here. It'll take you directly to the spot where you can buy the book. And when I say buy the book, I mean pay for shipping and handling, because we want to give you the book. We don't want you to buy it. We want to give you the book. We just ask that you pay for our shipping and handling. It's $6.99, and we'll send you a copy of the book. And we'll send you as many copies as you want, $6.99 each. So please go to that website. Now, if you happen to go to Amazon, you're going to pay a lot more. But if you go through our website, we'll pay a lot less, and we'll give you the book. We just ask you pay for shipping and handling. Or come see me in person. I'll just hand you a book. With that being said, this week, my book, Beyond Grow Profit or Die, Volume 1. The other book I'm recommending is Ken Fortier's book, my good friend, who has had multiple businesses over the years, and he's in a business right now that helps provide healthcare options to organizations to help them reduce their healthcare cost. It's a really cool tool, and it's a system that they developed. So I'd really recommend reaching out to him on LinkedIn. But I'm highlighting Ken because he wrote a book called Net Plus Connections, and this has got a lot of timeless principles. The book was written a couple years ago, and it's got a lot of timeless principles on the idea around networking and making connections and using that in order not just to broaden your world and make everybody else's world bigger and better, but also to help you do additional sales. And that's one of the things that I want to talk about this week. I'm always shying away from, in my Grow Profit or Die talks or videos or emails, recommending sales. Because while yes, sales will increase your gross profit potentially, it really increases revenue more than anything. And there's the danger of just having a reliance on sales. So I like to skirt around sales and talk about other things that you could use to increase your gross profit outside of sales. Now, having said that, the reality is that if you can reduce the cost of doing sales, then you will almost instantly increase your gross profit, because in theory, even if you do the same amount of sales and you reduce the cost of it, then your profit goes up. So here's what I would recommend. There's what I refer to as dormant networks, meaning inside of your organization, whether it's your own personal networks or your staff's networks, there are a lot of networks that could help you increase the potential of sales, increase your reach, and help you get more sales with less cost. So for example, how do you reach those dormant networks, or what am I even talking about here? Let me give you an example. In 2007, we realized inside of the company I was running at the time, ITS Partners, that we had dormant networks, meaning there were a lot of our staff members who had wide networks of technical people and CIOs and directors of IT that we wanted to reach, that they weren't necessarily connecting with because they were doing their job. They were consulting, or they were doing payroll, or they were doing the financial side. They were doing whatever it was they were hired to do inside of our business. We realized that if we could engage these dormant networks, or get our staff to be more connected with the people they knew out there, then we would have a broader reach, and potentially we could sell more of our software and services with less cost, or with less salespeople. So we engaged in this quarterly theme. We called it a touch for a touch. And we gave away an iPod Touch to different teams that won the contest, and we had several we gave away. But the idea was that each team member was encouraged to make additional touches, whether through LinkedIn, email, phone calls, and each of those had a point value. We gamified it, and then we calculated at the end of the quarter who had the most touches, and there were different teams established, and your team would win. With that being said, the idea wasn't just to broadcast via LinkedIn and make money. That doesn't always happen. The idea was to increase our reach, and then by increasing our reach, give us an opportunity to have more sales, and do that really at very little to no cost. We had to create some additional elements for them in order to put on LinkedIn, in order for them to talk about on the phone, in order for them to email people. But when we did that and we engaged them in this theme for the quarter, they were able to broaden our reach, and it absolutely worked. The next quarter, we saw an uptick in sales. Our sales cost did not go up, and so we increased our gross profit. Now, this is something you can only squeeze so much out of this potential opportunity, but we were not squeezing everything out of this this thing of toothpaste, if you will. We were not squeezing the last bit out, so we went ahead and did it. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do. A little longer video today, but the concept is very simple. Use your dormant networks inside your business. Use the people that work there to go out there and increase the reach you have and increase the potential sales opportunity, and at the same time reduce your cost of sales. Well, with that being said, hopefully that makes sense. A little repetitive, but I think it could be a big help for you. And I look forward to hearing how you creatively get your staff to go out there and do this activity. It's not easy, and it's something that you've got to create a system or process around so that it becomes a regular occurrence, not something they do once and done. And that's where you get the real value. Have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you in a future video.